Hello.
How did it go?
Oh, the Coles lady tried to get service assistance so many times and couldn't. And then she was extremely helpful to me.
She felt bad.
Yes, she felt terrible and was,
So you weren't getting cross at her.
No, I wasn't. I said, thank you for helping me out today. And I'm glad you
were
could help.
nice.
I was really nice because she was, I'm sorry, no one in produce can help you. I can help you around the store if you like. I said,
Because you only needed one item.
Yeah, but she actually wanted to get me other things too.
So did you take the opportunity?
Not yet. I will next time. Just to prove a point. I actually...
It kind of shows you that sometimes you do need to go to Coles for those last minute things.
I know, but now that I've done that, Bria's going to be like, you don't go to Coles. Why did you go to Coles? Bria from Cedar. I'll be like, I was fucking desperate to get milk and that, coconut milk. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad that I left that bloody lid the way I did. Oh, lid. But yeah, I couldn't believe how nice the Coles lady was to me today. Couldn't believe it. She was so lovely.
Have you had her before?
Yeah, I have. I think I had her, She has. She helped me a long time ago, ages ago now. Ages ago.
How does that feel to you?
Okay. It's still got a lot to go. It's got another 20 minutes of cooking to go before I add.
Oh, that's alright. I had a late lunch anyway.
And I would have had it cooked by now. But obviously all this shit happened. And now I'm going to add, because it's softened up quite a lot, but it still needs a little bit more cooking. I'm just going to add things to it. I'm going to add, where's the pepper? A little bit of salt, only a little bit. So like a pinch of salt.
So did you go in the taxi there and back?
Yes, I did because it was quicker.
Yeah, instead of going over to Veranda.
Yep.
See, you could have said to yourself, I'm going to get in the taxi and go to Veranda.
That's like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah, I know. So it does show you that for those last minute things that you need, you do need to go to Coles sometimes.
I just can't believe all the bad treatment that I had last time at Coles. Suddenly this lady was, and I'm sure she's familiar for me hearing her, she was as super nice to me today.
You were calling and you were nice too.
I was nice to them last time, and when they were nasty to me, I told them off. That's what happened. And because she was really super nice to me, I didn't need to tell her off at all.
No, because it wasn't her fault that she couldn't get anyone
No.
to help her, because she had a job, her job was to stay at the desk there.
Yeah.
At the service desk.
Yeah, but she didn't actually tell me off and say, I have to stay at the service desk and we're busy. She didn't carry on like that at all like that today. And if she had done, I would have actually said, excuse me, I would
have been like, but excuse me, I only need one item.
But I would have said, like, excuse me, I'm actually here to not only get an item, I'm giving you the chance to help me out. Could you please help me?
Yeah.
You know?
It's not like you go there all the time.
Hey, if I had the opportunity, I'd be going to Veranda.
I know. But that's what I mean. Like, you could have gone to Veranda.
Yep.
in a taxi, got out, got
Which,
your item,
if it was
and
for
then
any,
got
like,
back into another taxi.
well, say, like, if I had not started cooking, alright, and I didn't cut the chicken up or anything, okay, that's what I would have done, Stace.
Yeah, you would have gone.
Like, I actually would have checked the cupboards and gone, oh, fuck, I can't start cooking yet, I'm going to Buranda to get something. But I started cooking, and I didn't want to leave the chicken in the fry pan for too long. And, I thought, oh, shit. I thought, oh, Jesus. You know?
Yeah.
So I really didn't have much choice. I just got to come over here and grab the chicken curry paste.
And I think coconut milk is one of the main ingredients.
Yes, it is.
So you needed it.
Oh, yeah.
If it was a veggie and nothing, you could have gone without.
Oh, yeah, I would have gone without a vegetable, yeah. I would have gone without. Yep, I would definitely have gone without a vegetable. But after what the doctor said the other day, that I'm doing fine, but, you know, he wants me to keep on eating the way I've been eating, which means not, you know, less greasy food.
But he'd rather see you not cook.
He would rather see me not cook, and you know what I said to him? Well, I'm going to be cooking anyway. Yep. I don't care what he thinks. I don't give a shit.
Of course he does. Don't let him stop you.
I only care what he thinks if he can prove to me that I need to listen to him. If he can prove it to me, then I'll listen to him. He knows that too.
And after a thing that even sighted people have accidents and infections.
I proved that to him and he goes all quiet like...
Exactly, because he's got nothing to say.
Yeah.
You know, because he hit him back with that.
Yeah, but then he hit me back with cooking food for 20 minutes. I said, yeah, 20 minutes before I even check if it tastes okay or not, and then I just continue to cook for a few more minutes.
But even sighted people get that wrong, Michelle. You know?
But when I told him all of that, he went quiet too.
Exactly, because you got him.
Yeah, I
You
did.
hit him.
Yeah.
So because he's got nothing to hit you back at.
Yep. Because I told him straight out that if something's wrong, I'm either going to chuck it in the bin or keep on cooking it and flipping it 2 or 3 more times.
Exactly. I
And
see it on MasterChef.
And the fry pan is really hot.
Yeah.
Like, you can't touch the bloody fry pan. You've got to use a spatula and you've got to use your nose to smell everything. And he went, oh. Oh, fuck. He was funny. I shouldn't laugh at him because he was panicking, but...
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. I hope you don't have an accident in the kitchen where you need to go because he will then.
He'll write a letter to Vision Australia and Guide Dogs. Like, he'll write a letter to the hospital first, to them, and then a copy of it will go to Guide Dogs and VA. Somehow they'll find out.
But you wouldn't let that stop you.
No, because...
Oh, because you do know it does happen to sighted people.
Well, I'll just tell the doctors if something happens, and I'll tell the doctors that, excuse me, I'm not going to stop cooking. Because when
Even sighted people trip over themselves in the street.
Well, when I had an accident in 2014, the neighbour who helped to stop my foot from bleeding and that, because it was heavy bleeding, he got up me and said, oh, tell me when you're going to do the dishes, I'll do them for you. I said, I've been doing the dishes all my life. And he said, well, tell me so I can do them. And I said, I will tell you, but at the same time, I'm going to continue doing the dishes. And the paramedics asked the bloke a few questions and they told me, well, see...
I do the dishes better than Stephen does.
Yeah, I do the dishes better than anybody does.
I don't think my dad's impressed with Stephen in the dishes.
Oh, no.
think he misses me doing the dishes.
Yep. Yep. Who misses
My
what?
dad.
Oh.
Because since I've moved out of there to make house,
Yep.
Steven's been doing the dishes, right? And he misses a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
he doesn't clean the pots and plates and that properly. They're still like grime and
Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting.
and then it goes all hard and that.
I will admit there's a lot of grime on my fry pan. When I clean it off, I find grime on it the next day. Because I fucking can't clean it properly.
I don't know,
do
I guess when I do pots and that, I go over and over. I'm not going to like a pot or something for like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I would do that, but then it just takes up too much time. It takes up way too much fucking time. Just the teaspoon of carrot. I think this is just teaspoon. Oh, just the carrot things. So the piece of carrot. Oh, that sucks. I want a teaspoon of carrot. That will be a teaspoon of carrot. It feels like it because of the texture of it. Some of it feels like carrot texture. You know, like the texture of carrots. I love banging on the cupboards with my veggies. I love banging it really hard. There we go. Banging it very hard. But like, I did hit the doctor with a few things, and if he does write a letter to the hospital, I'm not going to take any notice of him.
oh, good.
I won't take any fucking notice. I just don't care what
That
they
is one
think.
thing, they cannot take your independence away like that. You're capable of things.
So if I spew up on that and the doctor finds out that it's salmonella,
It can happen to anyone.
I'm not going to
Michelle.
listen to him at all.
It can happen to anyone.
Yeah,
You know?
it can, yeah. Yep, it does and it can.
You
Can.
don't have to be blind to get food poisoning.
No. Exactly. But my doctor,
Please, would he rather also see you not walk the streets?
he would rather see any of his patients not cooking because he hates watching people vomit and getting sick when they don't cook properly because he's seen it for 30 years and he's just had enough of seeing it. He probably doesn't see it every day, probably once or twice a week, every week, but he's just so sick of people not cooking properly, you know. He's just sick of it.
Well, maybe they got food poisoning as well from restaurants or cafes and that. You don't know.
Oh, well, with that, he forgives people that way. He'll forgive you like that.
Well,
He does. He forgives people like that. What else I can add to this while it's cooking? Yum. This is going to be really yum, Stace, because I've finally learnt how to peel pumpkin. Finally.
gosh, I can't even feel pumpkin.
Jeez.
See what I mean?
I can do it for you. Yep. I'm serious. I'll do it for you. Coffee. Right. I'll do it. I can do homemade potato chips now, Stace.
Oh, I know you can. You did it when you were in cans.
Yeah, but I made really fucking crappy ones then. I made disgusting ones. Like, they were alright, but they weren't.
Yeah.
No. If I make them again, you'll think they're like restaurant chips or something. I'm not joking. I make the best chips now. Like, to the point that I don't even, unless I want to, I don't actually have to buy chips. I can make them. I make them better than I did in cans. I don't know, what did
I
you?
believe you.
Yeah. Did you used to eat my potato wedges in cans?
Yeah, they were okay.
They were. I do think I make them better now though.
But yeah, but I haven't had them yet.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
I haven't had them down here.
Oh my god, they're beautiful. It just means I've got to put 2 trays of them in the oven, and then after about 40 minutes I've got to rotate the bottom tray to the top and the top tray to the bottom to make both trays crunchy and evenly cooked.
Oh yeah.
But they're still yum. Wonder what else I should put in this bloody meal.
What have you got in there so far?
I've got veggies, I've got...
Battery's low. Please charge the battery now.
I've got a little bit of salt and pepper and some spices and herbs.
Powering down.
I've already cut up like 4 tomatoes and put it in there earlier. So I've got all the veggies I need. What else can I put in? I don't know what else to put in. I can't think of anything else. Oh, soy sauce. A little bit of soy sauce. A drop or 2. Shake it up. It's sweet soy sauce. It adds a little bit of sugar to it. So you add a couple of drops of the ABC. There's a few types of soy sauce. What else am I going to put in it? I think that's about it. Chicken curry. I just can't believe how nice the Coles lady was to me today. Like, she was super nice.
Well, I'm glad.
I've got to
Yeah,
cook
yeah.
noodles. One thing, yeah. Yeah, but see, she had to ask about 3 times for someone from produce to come and help me. 3 times.
Yeah, she felt bad for just leaving you standing there.
Well, I gave everyone this frowning face that says, I'm not leaving, and I kept on waving my credit card around in front of me like doing this with my credit
Messages.
card.
Notes. Clock. 5:36. Page 2 of 3.
I
Adjustable.
was doing this with my credit card all the time,
Yeah.
like as if to say, everyone's going to know what my credit card is soon, the longer I wait here. I was really stupid just to get what I wanted, and it worked. And I made sure that everybody knew that I was waiting there by just looking around, well, not as in turning my head and listening in that. Listening to everyone else getting served. And one of the ladies who was at the service desk, she walked away, refused to talk to me or serve me or anything, leaving the other lady to help me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's 2 ladies at the service desk. One has a gruff type of voice, and the
Yeah.
other person has a more shrill voice tone.
Yeah.
And the gruff voiced lady would not talk to me or help me or anything.
She didn't even say that someone would be...
No one did. No one did.
And the other lady was starting to feel bad.
Yeah, because I made sure that everyone could see that I wasn't about to leave.
But then she was still nice.
She was extremely nice. I mean, she was really super really super nice.
Yeah, so then you were nice still with to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though you were just like standing there for a while.
That's because one of the other ladies at the service desk didn't want anything to do with me. And she left the other lady working there to help me out. And nobody from produce would come over. You know, no one from the grocery aisles would come over.
Were they busy?
No,
No, yeah, someone could have come.
they weren't busy. That's right, they weren't busy at all. They say they're busy, but they weren't. They weren't
No,
busy
our
at all.
place isn't even busy at that time
No,
because everybody's home to carry dinner and that.
yeah,
Our place is busy like after school, just after school,
that's just like Woolies. They're busy after school too.
and then they come down.
Yeah, that's the same as Woolies.
So I tend to stay away from Coles then during that after school period
Yep,
because I know that they're busy.
yep. But I can't understand why, like exactly why, nobody gave a fuck about me and left one of the service desk ladies to feel horrible for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
don't know.
Absolutely hate Coles Fairfield, and their delivery service is disgusting. The drivers are not very friendly. You might get one or two friendly drivers. The rest of them are just shitbags.
Yeah.
And the food is disgusting.
Well, at least that lady helped you. You know, even though your first job was probably to stay at the front desk there.
She sounded happy to help me, but she was like angry. And that might mean, it might be what it needs to take for them to change. Somebody getting angry.
She wasn't angry at you.
No, she was very nice to me. She said she was
And
sorry.
She even asked you if there was anything else.
Yeah. And I can imagine that it might take something like that for her to make a complaint to Coles management. She might end up making a complaint tonight because I was really super nice and she was nice to me. She might end up making a complaint, you know, about the way I was treated by the rest of the Coles staff tonight. Wouldn't speak to me or anything. The only person who spoke to me was that lady. No one else spoke to me.
It's a bit harsh when you don't even go there anymore, and it's one of those things that you needed. But it does show you that if you didn't cut the main ingredient, and you had started cooking like tonight,
Yeah.
and you needed to go to Coles for that ingredient, sometimes you do need to go there.
But when I go to that supermarket, okay, there was one nice old lady who saw me and who used to speak to me at Centrecare. But no one else is even nice. You know, there's no nice people at Fairfield. Nobody's nice to anybody.
Yeah. Everybody probably picks themselves around here.
Yeah, but when I go to Buranda Shopping Centre, people all over you, oh, how can I help you out and everything. Like, everybody is just right there in your face.
Buranda is probably a little bit more family orientated than Fairfield.
Yeah. I absolutely hate Fairfield, actually. I can't stand Fairfield.
Well, you live in Fairfield.
Yeah, I do live here, but I'm the only, I don't know, sane person who lives here. Nobody else is really that sane. I wonder if the potato is cooked enough. I'm about to find out. Oh, because I've got to get the noodles ready to mix in here too. I'm about to have a taste. I've got to get the noodles ready. Oops. That's yum. You're not going to get sick from eating this, Stace.
Clock. 5:43 p.m.
You won't. I taste tested.
No, I know.
I fucking told the doctor that the other day.
And also, if you weren't in the right mind, you wouldn't even cook.
No. And I've turned off the frying pan now just to get noodles ready, but no.
It's like if we're not in the right mind frame, we don't even go out.
No.
Because we know we would make mistakes and that.
Yeah.
We know we wouldn't concentrate. So we
5:44 p.m.
through that.
Yep.
Unless you have to.
Well, no, I don't know. I
Messages.
kind of planned for not doing all of that. I planned, I don't know, I'm fairly careful. I'm extremely cautious.
Yeah, I know you are, yeah.
So I need to turn that off just for a sec. I need to make sure that, yeah, that'll be right. I need to get one block of noodles ready. In what kind of fucking bowl situation do I do this? A big microwave container at this stage. That's right. Push that out. I know I wash my containers, but I think sometimes a little bit of soap gets left on the container. Not like a lot of soap, but you know, a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
I get it off though. I'm fussy. I bloody told the doctor that if something isn't right, I finish cooking it for another 10 minutes before I finish decide that it's cooked enough. That is after 20 minutes, not after like 5 or 10 minutes. He was probably doing the drug abuse screening exam. You know the screening test that they do on you to see if you abuse drugs and you're thinking
Notes.
straight and all of that? Stupid frigging exam that they do. Which I can sort of understand. I can understand to a degree. Do you like a real lot of noodles in your food or not really? Alright then, I'll just do what I want. Okay. I will. I'll do what I want. I'll just do what I want then. Just do what I want. Because I do like noodles. I love noodles.
Oh, yeah, I like noodles too. Yeah.
No, but you're right. You know, once the doctor realised that I wasn't going to let him get away with anything, he just didn't say anything. He's
No,
like,
because that's just taking away his independence.
but
you
he's
know?
he's like my fucking grandfather. That's what my grandfather does.
But it's like taking away a person's driver's license.
It is.
You know?
Exactly it is. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's exactly the same as taking away a driver's license. No different.
I mean, yes, there are blind people out there who don't cook,
There are, yep.
but they choose not to.
Yeah, they do choose not to cook. They absolutely choose not to cook.
You don't know they choose not to cook because they don't enjoy it. Or
Yeah.
they just don't feel safe to do
Yep.
so, but it's their choice.
Exactly, it's their choice.
But then there are other blind people out there who do it.
Yep,
And maybe they do it because they've got a family as well
yep,
to feed.
yep. Exactly.
So, no, you're not the only blind person who cooks.
Exactly. Exactly.
It just takes a lot of different learning techniques to do it, that's all.
Yep, that's right. Sure does. And I don't mean to sound offensive, and I know that Karen, my friend Karen, she's intellectually disabled, but I do think she chooses to use that to her advantage because she can learn more things than she likes to accept.
I reckon she could.
She just,
She can use her arms,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, she uses her, I do think she uses her intellectual disability too much.
As an excuse.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think she could do more than what she lets on. If she tried hard, she would. I reckon that she just lets on that she can't do anything so that everyone else will give her attention.
Does she do her cleaning?
She does, well, not properly, no, but she does try.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she tries hard enough, she'll do things.
Does she do any, like, can she get her own toast?
No, she can't. And it's a pity she can't, well, she
Is
can get
it because she's just
She
lazy?
gets her own cereal, but she won't do her own toast. I think she's lazy. She thinks it's because she's like a kid.
I
And
know I can cook toast and that, but sometimes, the majority of the times, I just feel too lazy to do toast, you know?
yeah,
That's me because I know I'm lazy to do it, but I
Well-
know I can do it. But I don't get other people to do it for me.
Karen gets other people to do things because she doesn't like being like a kid with rebellion. That's her excuse. And I'm like, but I've suffered from problems too. That doesn't stop me from doing anything.
No.
Doesn't, you know. I think I might just get a blender out and just. But yeah, you know, I don't stop doing things just because I suffer. Well, I don't suffer as much as I used to actually. I don't, so I'm lucky in that regard. Just turn the fry pan on, I think, and then get a colander out. I don't let anything stop me from doing what I want to do. The doctor tries to stop me and I just say, well, you're not going to. I'm doing whatever I feel like.
Exactly. It's like he's taking your independence away and you can't do that.
Nope,
There's nothing that is stopping you from cooking, you know?
that's right.
You can use your arms, your
Yep.
hands.
Yep,
You just gotta concentrate more on what you're doing.
yes. Yep. That's right.
You know, if anyone told me that you shouldn't be cooking, I'd be like, well, you know, sight people make mistakes in the kitchen, so what's the difference?
Yep. Exactly. Man, I fucking love hopping noodles. Love them. Yum. that down and stir them properly.
So you got a big box of Coke, did you? 24 cans?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
$18.
Yes, for $18.
That's about 75 cents a can.
Yep. See, all these blind people that say, I can't do online shopping, I need a carer. No, you don't. Do not. Don't need a carer.
It just takes a little bit longer to search through than a sighted person, because a sighted person can actually see the screen and scroll through quicker, you know.
Oh, Stacey, that's a load of shit.
Oh,
I can be searching in like...
No, I'm curious. Can you like scroll through it through quickly?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It probably takes me 5 minutes longer than it would take you.
Yeah, but that's what
But
I mean.
not like by hours or anything.
No. I mean like probably another 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's all it takes. It
I'm
doesn't...
not talking about hours.
And actually, I can add stuff to a shopping list.
Yeah.
Because then next time I want to get it all, I just click on submit, pay for it, and it's done in about 5 minutes.
Today. Oh, you know what? Today I bought a box of 36 cans for $23.
Oh, wow.
That's like, it worked out to be 66 cents a can.
Shit. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Amazon.
Of Coke?
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had cans of Coke on Amazon.
Yeah, they do. They have groceries.
Oh, wow.
Because I said to my dad, I'm like, oh, how much is it if we get it from Coles? 24 cans, $18. How much each? And you get 75 cents, and I say, well, do it. See how much it is each from Amazon.
Yeah. Do you use Amazon all the time?
Yeah, I shop from Amazon.
Because I do too sometimes. I sometimes shop from Amazon.
Yeah.
My cereal containers come from Amazon.
Did I? Oh, I just got mine from Coles last week.
I got these cereal containers, these ones from Amazon.
Yeah.
It's these cereal containers. Oh, where are you?
Yeah.
It's these ones.
Ah, that's cool.
I forget what they're called. They're Daycore,
Yeah.
and I think they're
yeah.
just Daycore cereal
How much?
containers. Oh, I think $5 each or
Oh
something.
yeah.
I might get a couple more of those. I like them. Well, now I feel hungry and I want something to eat.
Yeah, I bought a few things from Amazon.
Yeah. Ladle. Yep.
How long does it take you for you to get your Amazon order?
Oh, about a week or two. A week or two.
I get mine within 2 days
Oh, wow.
because I'm a member.
Yes. Yep.
I'm a Prime member.
Yeah. Do you just want an average serving, Stace?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to get you an average serving. Oh, these Hokkien noodles are really long. Oh,
Of course they are.
I didn't know they'd be that long. Oh, Jesus, hang on there. They're cooked really well. They're just very long. Shit. I've got it right. I've just got to get the... Oh, ow! I dropped it all in the thing and it splashed up into my eyes, Stace. Splashed into my eyes. I splashed it everywhere. Like when it dropped back in the pan, it splashed everywhere. I'm glad you're not cooking. You don't have to watch it, do you? Or
You right?
no. Why would I be right? Why would I be right if I splashed something at myself? Oh, that's better. I've got a few noodles here. So that's one lot. Another lot. Another lot. Get mine. Get a few noodles. Get a few noodles. Let's see if I can pick up the noodles. There we go, I've got them. Drag my bowl over this way, drop it down. Okay, now pick up the noodles off the side of the plate. That's better. And then you want an average bowl, so I'll get you an average bowl. I don't know what an average bowl is, but I'll see.
Just do the best you can.
If I give you too much, I didn't mean to do it.
No, it's alright.
I don't find it's alright because I feed you too much sometimes.
Julie, it's fine.
I'm really bad at using a ladle, but I just try to do it anyway. Just try to do it anyhow. Noodles in. I don't know what an average bowl is, so I'm just going to hope I've given you enough. I hope this is enough. And I've just got to clean the sauce off the side of the plate because there's sauce and that all over it. Honestly, I don't even know how any sighted people can do Thai curry.
What do you mean?
Eh?
What do you mean?
Well, I can't see and I make a mess when I make it and I can't serve it properly, right? Right? And so I don't know how anyone else who can see can do it properly. I just don't know.
It's just dishes are messy.
Even my doctor wouldn't do half the things that I talk about. And I'll get you a can of Coke and me a can of Coke. I hope I've given you enough. There's heaps more there if you want it. Heaps.
But anyways, I can go back to more. So
You can. You can.
I might let it cool down a bit because I'm really sore throat.
Oh, ouch. That isn't good. I hope the potatoes aren't crunchy.
Oh, that is the worst thing, hey, crunchy potatoes.
I'd be sick. I'd throw up.
Nah, it's alright.
I'd throw up and then I'd get an exam done.
How long did you cook it for, Michelle, the potatoes?
Well, while I was gone, they've been cooking for nearly an hour.
Okay.
But they've been cooking on simmer cook, not, high. And then they've been cooked on high. There's your Coke.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
It's been cooked on high for like 40 minutes. What do you reckon of it? And don't lie, you can chuck it out. You can get a gun
I'm
and
gonna chuck it out because it's nice.
you can get a gun and shoot me if you want.
You're putting yourself down,
You,
girl.
you can swear and say, oh fuck, I'm not eating your fucking food anymore.
You're funny.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh. Mmm. It is good, isn't it?
Told you. No, those noodles, are they Singapore noodles or Hokkien?
Hokkien. Hokkien noodles.
Oh. I thought the Hokkien noodles were the thick ones. Is it
I
something?
think, you know, you can get thin and thick.
Wow.
Mmm. It was beautiful. So is the pumpkin. I'm going to eat lots. You know how I don't eat a lot of food. Usually I just have a bowl and put the rest away. I'm going to eat another big plate of it tonight.
Twitter, now, notification, notification. Twitter, now, notification.
That I've actually, besides a few
Messages.
times I've cooked potato bacon now, this is the first time cooking another fancy meal that I'd actually want to eat more of it and have a can of Coke and everything.
Mm. I'm looking at that can of Coke.
Oh geez, Stace, can I cook this again tomorrow?
It's up to you.
Oh.
You'll probably get sick of it though.
Mmm. I am definitely doing this again. Mmm. I don't care if it's messy, I like it.
My favourite meals I usually cook once a week.
Mmm.
I usually do every week, my favourites.
I like to eat these every day.
I get sick of it.
Mmm. I don't. I don't get sick of it.
Yeah, the potatoes cooked.
Mmm. And the pumpkin and the silver beet should be cooked as well. Because when I got home, I turned it up high for about half an hour, like all the way to the top, all the way to the highest setting.
Yep.
These are definitely Hokkien noodles. Definitely Hokkien noodles.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought they were Singapore noodles.
You can get thin and thick Singapore and thin and thick Hokkien noodles.
Oh.
I like the thin ones. If they were thick, I would have to use only one block of those, like put one in there and put the other block of noodles in the fridge,
Oh yeah.
the other stick of them.
So you got support tomorrow. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Do you ever come up to a weekly support and you're like, what the fuck am I going to do tomorrow?
Mm.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, I do. Yep. This is so nice. I never thought I could do such a yummy feed.
You can.
Mmm.
companion card came. Yay! About time.
Yep. So I can use it at Dracula's Cabaret now.
Wiki support worker.
Yep.
They use it.
Yep.
What would you use it there for?
Dracula's Cabaret, the restaurant and the ghost tour and that.
Yeah. But you've already paid for it.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be paying $105 for it, but you need a companion card so the support workers don't pay.
Oh.
Like, oh.
So each client gets their own support worker?
Mm,
Or that? Outing?
no, I think it's one client, two staff to 6 clients, I think.
Oh.
So then we all show our companion cards, and then the 2 support workers and the volunteer, so it's 3 people, don't actually have to pay.
You should use it tomorrow as well. Go get on the train and go into the city.
Yeah.
Go
Yep.
to Queen Street Mall or something.
Yep.
Twitter, now, notification.
Oh, I've got to have some more of this. I don't care what my doctor thinks, I can cook properly.
Oh, you can cook. I don't know, somebody put you off from cooking for a while. Maybe it was this support workers from ICAS.
Yeah, and it was me getting sick all the time and that, and I was put off, and I didn't know if me getting sick was the reason, so I thought, oh, maybe it is. And as I recovered from my period problems with medication that I take every day, I thought I'll see how I go with cooking again. And I've been fine. And I mean, maybe sometimes my cooking made me sick, but most of the time it was me with the wrong medication treatment, the wrong medicine.
Yeah.
So all of that put me off cooking.
You know, I put a boiled egg last week. And I was like, damn, I thought this like pretty good. Yeah, and I was like sort of proud of myself just for cooking a freaking boiled egg.
Yeah. Yep. Which is good. When I first cooked boiled eggs properly, I was proud of myself.
I know it sounds silly, hey, just
I know.
being proud over cooking a fucking boiled egg.
I know. Stacey, I'm proud that I could cook curry and go to the shops and get coconut cream, and that was all without panicking heaps.
I know. You should be.
Twitter, now,
You didn't
notification.
do anything.
No, and I was seriously confident. You know, like people walking in and out of that office were just like,
Did you remember the layout?
yeah.
Because you still go to the shopping, don't you?
Yeah, and I walk past the service desk all the time.
Yeah. Because you go to that little bakery
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I do go to that little bakery there. Yep. Yeah, and what else do I do? So yeah, I know the layout of the place, right? And I was quite proud of myself more that I could just go downstairs, not frighten everybody with crying and screaming, and people are just like, oh, hello. Because I wasn't freaking out, other people were not freaking out, wondering what was wrong with me.
Yeah.
Well, I did a pretty fucking good job serving myself then. Oh my God. I'm getting prouder every day. Now it's up to you. If you don't want to do the dishes, that's fine. If you do want to do them, fair enough. But I'm not going to make you do them. I'm just saying that because I don't want to put you into thinking that you have to do the dishes when you don't. You don't have to. Oh man, this is yum. Did you get enough chicken and veggies in that?
Yeah.
Or too many noodles? Because I can't serve properly.
No, it's alright. I'm fine. And the noodles are actually probably better anyway. With my throat and that. Easier to swallow.
I didn't know you had a really sore throat. Oh. That isn't good. Oh dear.
Yeah, it hit me last night. Because we've had Loretta home.
Oh
sick.
yeah. Yep.
She's got that hand, foot and mouth disease.
Where does that come from?
Oh, it's always around schools and daycares. She got it from daycare.
Fuck. They need to be more hygienic with the daycare.
Oh, they are. It's
Oh.
a clean daycare, but it's even around the schools. It's just, it's a common virus for children and infants.
Yeah. My doctor is fucking fussy with me. He gives me a whole list of do's and don'ts around virus season, and I mean like a baby. He treats me like a fucking child. He treats me like a grown-up, an adult person, but he acts like a fucking child. He does.
I can't avoid every virus out there.
Oh, he does. If this happens, if that happens. Now you just live normally, you go out, you come home, you have a sleep. If this, you take some Panadol, you're okay with that. You might need some Nurofen, but if that, if this, if that, come back to us. And I'm just like, fucking hell. And then he says, well, you're alright today, so, you know, you said you're okay with Panadol and Nurofen, and you might need something stronger sometimes, but you don't need any of that, and you don't need Panadol, and you're fine. You know, that's all
Yeah.
the kind of shit that we discuss. Just to avoid every single virus. And maybe only catch a cold and that's it. Like, he's deadly serious.
Adults are pretty usually immune to the foot and mouth because it's more of a childhood. But some adults can get it. See, I've been around Loretta.
I get vomiting every year or two. I get severe vomiting.
Yeah, but it's not foot and mouth. I'm talking
Oh,
about
no.
this one.
Yeah, I know, yeah, some of those are childhood things. My doctor's trying to get me to avoid all of the vomiting bugs and that.
Easy. You know what we'll do?
Wash your hands before
Wash your
eating.
hands before eating. Wipe down your benches with disinfectant wipes and that. That's what I do. And I use the, spray and wipe as well.
Mm.
And then I also use the disinfectant wipes.
Mm.
Yeah, basically wash your hands and that, but
I avoid all of that by wiping down the bench straight away after every meal
oh, so do I.
with fresh, clean cloth. Wipe it before it gets hard on the bench.
So do I. Everything you do, I do.
That's good. And I let Red Mop do the disinfectant stuff.
Huh?
I let Red Mop, this cleaning
Oh, yeah.
service, I let them do the disinfectant stuff.
Oh no, you can buy disinfectant wipes. From like Woolworths,
Mm.
and then you just grab a wipe from the packet. You can just wipe down your bench or your table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's just a cloth.
I never do that.
I do because it gets rid of all the bacteria and that might be sitting there.
I like to keep my immunity going with that. The only thing I get rid of is the bloody shit from pork and chicken and beef. The rest of it, I just be very careful, and I just don't leave a trace of any shit around with a clean wet cloth. Yeah, and I just don't use disinfectant. Like what I did tonight with the detergent and water was I washed the dishes and wiped the cloth really clean with detergent and all of that and rinsed it out so that I wouldn't leave soap all over the bench, and I cleaned it all off.
Yeah.
Then started cooking and that. I do all of that. And then after I clean all the dishes up, I give the bench one more wipe down really good.
Same.
Yeah, but then I don't use disinfectant because I like to leave a couple of germs around, but just so long as it's not from chicken or beef, which is when I sterilise the cloth with dishwashing detergent and that.
Yeah.
I'm really careful with that.
Yes, I do it because, I'm around kids all the time and they're always carrying germs and that.
If I had kids here, then yeah, I'd do it. If I
Yeah.
had children, yes. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do that, my kids would get sick. You
Yeah, and it's like, if we do that, we noticed, like, when we had Manaya, she hardly got a stomach bug.
know? I used to get stomach bugs all the time because Mum would wipe the benches but not with disinfectant,
Yeah.
and I always got sick with a stomach bug. Always. But my doctor's fussy with that. He makes sure that every time I cook something, I treat the bench, wipe it so well that it's like as if I've never cooked before.
Oh yeah, trust me. After, I'm soaking my pans and that in the hot water, right, while I'm eating my dinner.
Yep.
Trust me, after my meal, I go and do the dishes,
Mm.
right? And then I wipe down all my benches like as though I never cooked.
Mm.
And
I
I put
do.
everything away,
Yep.
like as though I never cooked.
Yep.
If I'm doing something really, really simple, like let's say egg on toast or something, then I might just leave my dishes overnight drying.
I don't even do that. I'll wash them up.
I guess it depends on my mood, my energy.
I
But
know.
I wipe down everything. But let's face it, I never cook toast anyways because I'm too fucking lazy. So
Oh,
to do
it's
toast.
so easy and
I
nothing.
know it's
nothing.
easy. I know it's easy.
Mm,
But at
that's
least I'm admitting
beautiful.
it that I'm lazy.
I know. Oh man, I can't wait to have a can of Coke, and that dinner was beautiful. That was beautiful. The
Yeah.
only thing is there's potato in it, and if you freeze that, it comes out weird.
Oh really? Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Like when you microwave it, it tastes weird.
That's the only thing with some meals.
Well, I don't need to cook any more this week or next week. Because I've
We'll
got
see.
heaps of fruit. No, my fridge is too full. It's very I can't fit any more food in it.
No, you need to start eating some of it.
Well, what I do
Have
is
you got some of those frozen meals? Those frozen
I've
dinners?
got about 15 of them there.
Oh god.
Because I don't eat a frozen meal every day.
No.
The problem is I start eating my food and then when you come over I've got to cook a meal because I like to cook a fresh meal, but then I've got to put that on top of the food that's already in the fridge, so then I eat that, then I start eating other food, and then Karen comes over, so I cook snacks, chips and pies and that, right?
Yeah.
And then that all goes in the fridge. So
But we were gonna cook that tonight anyways,
yeah,
even if I wasn't coming.
yep.
Yeah. So it didn't make a difference.
No, but I keep on putting food on top of everything else that I've already got in the fridge.
Yeah. And it's like
Which
you gotta eat that food.
Yeah, I know.
But then you keep on coming up with new meals.
I do. The thing is, I can do shopping lists on Woolies now. I've worked out how to get the shopping lists worked out properly. I add everything to the trolley that I want, and then I save it as a shopping list.
Oh yeah.
And then I keep on removing products and adding new products to that list, so that I've always got a list to submit every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that way, if I just need to get bread and milk, I can just get in a taxi and go and get bread and milk, because then I don't need to use click and collect. I find that a bit of a pain in the ass
Because
to
you have
do
to
that.
spend $30.
Yeah. But it's easy to do home delivery.
It is.
That was so yum. And I mixed ginger in it and everything. Fresh ginger, the fresh one
Oh
that
yeah.
you peel the skin off.
Yum.
I peel the skin off ginger, and then I cut it all up fine and added that. That's bloody. It's actually better than the shit that I buy at the restaurant, because when I eat that, the ginger doesn't taste like real ginger.
Doesn't it?
It tastes like jar stuff, like dried ginger. And I'm like, why the fuck would I want dried ginger cooked into my food? I like fresh ginger. God, that curry was beautiful. I could keep on scooping more and more and more in until it's all gone.
Then have some more.
Like just one more scoop and then one more scoop and then one more scoop. I know, but I'll keep on having more of it until it's gone. The only thing not fresh was the dried herbs, but then dried herbs generally taste okay in food.
Yeah, because they're dry.
But I don't use dried ginger or dried garlic. Oh, yuck. The sink is really full.
Is it?
Yep. Just put your bowl on the bench. I think the sink is bloody full.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, there is so much in here.
Yep.
Did you cook for the army?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, there is so much fucking food in here.
I'm going to freeze some of it.
Oh,
I know that potatoes no good in the freezer, but oh well, I'm going to freeze it anyway.
yeah, you have to.
Yep. Oh, I'm so full.
There's so much food in there.
That's good. I'm having a bit more. Oh, pig, eh? Bloody pig.
You feel how much food there is?
I did feel. I know how much food there is in here. Fucking heaps.
There's so much fucking food in there.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Fucking heaps of food. I hope that helps fix your throat.
Not really.
Oh dear. I think
Not
that's-
you or the food.
Oh well. I'm going to freeze some of this. I need to be careful with my freezer too, 'cause it's going to be too full soon.
I think you better start using some of that food. Yeah.
I'm going to put it in a container.
Do you have a big container for it?
Yep, I do, yep. I do have a big container.
Will it go in the fridge? I mean the freezer?
No. I've got little containers to put in the freezer.
Yeah.
But then a big container won't fit in the fridge properly anyway. Excuse me.
YouTube. Now. Notification.
Yum. Yum. Beautiful. You know why I never feed any of this to John and Tony anymore?
They won't like it.
Because Jonathan either eats it all or Tony eats it all. So they don't share it out. So I no longer feed them.
Why should you?
Yeah.
So did you get onto VA in the end today?
No. Nope. So I'm glad I cancelled my psychology appointment.
take that. Because I don't know if they would have been able to find you a support worker.
Yep.
I probably would have to swap shifts around and that.
Yep.
So what happens with this psychology? Do you just wait for an appointment to come up?
Yep.
You can't like pre-book ahead?
No.
Hmm.
I can ring them up and say sorry for cancelling an appointment yesterday. Can you make it so that it sits within between the times of 1:30 to 4 p.m. because that's when I have a support worker, and then I just have to wait for another appointment time.
Yeah.
But no, I can't pre-book a day and time.
That sucks.
Yep. This is so fucking yum. I could eat this all night. Mmm. And I love silver beet cooked into food.
No, it's nice, isn't it?
I don't think cooked silver beet can freeze well either.
Yeah.
It'll go soggy.
That's a compromise you're gonna take. Have it fresh with your meal when you cook it. And then freeze it.
No, I wouldn't freeze silver beet. No. Just eat as much as I can. I can't believe I had 3 helpings.
Are you ready for a fourth?
Oh no. I think that's my limit, I think. Oh, it was fucking beautiful. Haven't eaten anything so nice in all my life. Yum. Yum.
No, that looks good, Michelle. Good job.
Oh, I'm so fucking full now. Oh.
I hope you are after 3 bowls.
But I didn't fill them up to the top, so I only had, quarter of a bowl of each.
Oh yeah.
So I had 2 scoops, 3, about 4 scoops of food. That's a lot. That's heaps.
Imagine if you filled them up to the top.
If I filled it right to the top the first time, I'd be as full as. Fancy enjoying a meal so much that I then have Coke.
I know.
I never used to do that. Oh, excuse me. Oh well, I'm overcooking. I won't cook for another 2 weeks. Because
I bet you I'll see on Twitter, I'm cooking this tonight. And I'll be like, you told me that you were going to be cooking for 2 weeks. For 1 or 2 weeks.
I know. Well, I do have.
I'm going to write that. I will. Just be ready.
I think so. Yeah, well, if I keep making new meals and that, I'll end up having no room in the fridge and it'll end up getting chucked out.
I know.
Like, I'll eat so much, I'll either get sick and spew up or I'll end up wasting it. My doctor thinks I'm greedy too, because I get the orange juice and I drink like 2 massive cups of it at once because I like it. That's how greedy I am. The doctor thinks I'm greedy and it will hurt my stomach and that, and I'm just like, oh well, I don't care. Like it'll hurt my stomach from like stretching it, putting too much in. Well, I don't really care.
Oh well. You don't.
I probably would care if I woke up in the hospital after eating way too much food, drinking too much, and getting a really sore stomach. But I don't even care because, I don't know, I just stop eating when I'm full. But I love to get the flavoured drinks out and drink a lot. Like this morning I had a small cup of coffee and then I had 1 large orange juice and a large cup of coffee on milk, which I drank most of.
Did you have a big lunch?
No, I didn't.
No, I you had a big dinner.
Yeah, probably. I didn't have much for lunch. I had watermelon, banana and a few chips, like from a packet of chips. Yep. I should put more cans of Coke in the fridge. Oh, that's if there's room. Your dad doesn't make frozen dinners, hey?
What do you mean?
I mean making meals and freezing them up for the next day, next week or something.
I mean, he does leftovers, like if there's food left over, then he'll eat it the next day.
I do that too, and I used to make a lot of frozen meals, and I don't make frozen meals anymore. I just don't make frozen meals anymore. Oh fuck, I'm bloody full.
It's like it's saying you cooked for our army over there, Michelle.
Yep. Because I wanted to, so I could eat lots of leftovers the next day and the day after. I eat leftovers for 2 days and anything left over gets chucked in the bin the
Oh,
day
yeah.
after. Which it never is always very much at all, actually.
No, not with you.
No. I might have to chuck a few mouthfuls of it into the bin the next day. That's nothing. No. Oh, Jesus, I'm bloody full. Oh, well, in about 5 minutes I can put the meal away.
Mhm.
It's one of those foods that you eat for 2 days.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a great big bowl for brekkie. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have a big bowl for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There was probably about 3 litres of water in that, as in water from the way I had to mix in coconut cream and water into the veggies and that.
Oh, yeah.
So I had probably nearly a litre of water in my dinner tonight, as in the way it's mixed in and that. That's a lot of water.
No, thank you for that.
That's alright. Oh, I need to put those other dishes away off the bloody sink so I can actually do more dishes.
Yeah.
I can't win. Every time I cook I end up with a clean sink. But when I go to like serve out the dinner and all of that, the sink is really full within like a few minutes, full of dishes again.
Happens with everyone.
Oh God.
That's part of cooking, Michelle.
That's why I don't want to cook for a week or two. Oh.
It's like some nights I don't cook every night. I get lazy with cooking sometimes.
Yep. Well, I'm going to have to cook up some of those potatoes and turn them into chips on Saturday so they don't go rotten.
Yum.
Yep.
So what are you doing this weekend?
Nothing, I don't think. Just sitting around.
You got another outing planned?
No.
So what happened? How did that outing go the other weekend with Kieran and Steve?
It went pretty good, except that Kieran and Stephen have to have their parents with them.
Oh really?
Yep, they can't be independent.
They don't know how to go out on their own?
Nope,
Or do they just get babied?
they get babied.
Do you think that they're able to go out on their own?
No. And I think, you know, when we're sitting on the grass having pizza and soft drink and that was great. But like, you know, we all had to be supervised because Kieran and Stephen can't hang out on their own. So,
Has Kieran got a mental problem as well?
I don't know,
Or is he just totally blind?
I think he might also have a mental problem because he's got Norrie syndrome. What's the word? Norrie syndrome?
What is that?
Oh, it causes deafness and blindness and mental
Oh,
disability. Stephen has mental disabilities too.
how old are they now?
Oh, like in their 30s now, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so their parents would be there in their 60s.
Yeah. What's going to happen when their parents?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
No one thinks of any of that.
if they think they can't look after themselves, then they'll have to start thinking of like support, like those support residential places,
That's where they'll have to live. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Do you think that they could go out and be independent, like
No.
go
No.
on outings and that?
No.
No.
No. Definitely not.
Is it because they haven't had the opportunity?
They haven't had the opportunity, and I don't know the other reason, but the parents are very overprotective.
I'd hate to go on an outing with them and be supervised by parents.
Well, if me and you were on an outing with them, we'd be able to just walk off and do whatever.
Yeah, especially if we went somewhere that I know.
Yeah, and the parents would supervise Kieran and Stephen, but not you or I, you know.
Yeah, if we went somewhere that I know, I'd say to you, let's go.
Yep.
I want to go to this shop.
Yep.
I'd make out something.
Yep.
Like, I'd spend some time, you know.
Yeah.
I'd spend so much time there.
Yeah. And then we'd go off and do something and come back.
I'd be like, no, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Man, I'm in my 30s.
If I knew my way around properly, I would have just ran off. I would have just taken off.
But you didn't know Roma
No.
Park.
No,
Roma
but
Parklands.
I'll get to know Roma Parklands eventually, I think. Anyway.
Especially if you keep going to the area that you guys go to and that.
Yeah, then I'll get to know the
And
place.
then, you know, especially if you just keep going to around the same area, then
Yep.
you'll get to know the place and the layout.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's right, I've got to ring up my ophthalmologist tomorrow and make an appointment. Ah.
So it's kind of good going hanging out with them, but then you're getting supervised. You've got their parents watching.
Yeah, because of them.
What, they just don't go off in the background?
No. Oh, they go off in the background and sit away from us, but like,
Yeah.
we can't go anywhere because Kieran and Stephen can't get themselves around.
Yeah, that holds you back a lot with independence and that.
Yep.
You know?
It does.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, what are those parents gonna do when they go?
Well, they don't even care because they don't even think that far into the future. They just don't care.
What, they think that they're gonna go first? Kieran.
No, the parents just think that they're going to look after Kieran and Stephen, and when they're about to die, then they'll think about what to do with Kieran and Stephen when they're going to die, not now.
Doesn't look like that.
Well, they're about to find that out. They're about to... See, Kieran goes on a trip with his mother every 2 years, and I'm thinking, what a fucking waste of money. What if his mum gets really sick and they don't have the money there to look after Kieran?
Yeah, or
Because they spend it on holidays.
what would happen? They go on a holiday and something happens to her
I know,
on holiday.
but they don't think like that. They don't see it that way. They don't
Yeah,
plan.
I go on holidays with my family, right? But you know, I'm like, what about if something happens to
Yep.
any of us? You know,
Well,
it's always important to learn independence.
Kieran's mum doesn't look into the future or look at what happens if. She doesn't see any of that.
So does he go? Do you know if he goes sighted guide with her
Yeah, sighted guide.
all the time?
Yes. He doesn't get himself around.
No, I thought by now that he'd be, especially Kieran.
No. No. I do think he's mentally challenged
Yeah.
because he can't understand that I don't have the money to buy a new phone yet. I'm getting there, but I don't have the money yet. He doesn't understand that. He is mentally challenged, I think. It's funny, I know. It's just funny, you know. I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help it either. It's just hilarious. Like, oh God, Jesus. Oh. Oh, I need to put dishes away and put food away and all
Twitter,
that.
now, notification.
This is the way Michelle and the food away, then I'll help you cook the dishes.
Yeah, right
App switcher.
then. Okay.
Recorder age.